Hey, how you doing, Pisces? How you doing? This is Queen Lisa. I am the host for this channel. Welcome to Conscious Waters Ocean Deep. So, I hope you guys are enjoying your year ahead so far. So, let's take a look at your general reading. Please check your Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs, as well as any other star sign you have in your birth chart that may resonate with the readings on this channel. Do take what you like and leave the rest. So, also, I want to say thank you to you all that have liked, commented and subscribed to my channel this far. And please continue to do so by commenting and subscribing to the channel, as well as pressing the notification bell so that you can be updated when I've uploaded new readings to this platform. Also, I'm giving out free private and personal readings. So if you guys would like a free private and personal reading, please check out the information in the description below this video. So what's going on with the Pisces? Pisces feels like changing things up. So some of you guys feel like changing things up, maybe even transitioning or ending things. Picking up, there is a shift occurring. So there's going to be some type of shift occurring. Okay. So let's see what else is going on for Pisces. It says no more time to wonder if good karma's coming. It says bad news is there for anyone that wants to steal the energy of others and put them back in their mind about it. It says new energies is replacing the old and bringing you forth negative mind games to play. Further, it says no need to play these mind games if you believe that you can smartly outweigh the bad into the good. It says no need to change this energy into punishment or negative energy even more than you've been doing so, Pisces. Okay, this could be even more so for the males, or maybe even just people that are holding their feelings back. It says, when will I win? When will I win? When will I win? So some of you guys feel like winning something here. Let's see what that is. It says there's some type of plans here with some type of message here or information here to be loyal to your partners. Okay. It says you may have been doing so, but you don't know if this person has appreciated you, Pisces. Okay. It says no more time to wonder if that's going to happen. I will steal the mind games of females, and I don't want to know if they're going to play me back, but I know that I'm personally not going to want to wonder where it's going. I just want to be wicked. I want to be mean. I want to be negative. Oh dear. Wow. Thought it was going to be a positive shift. Let's see what else is going on, Pisces. It says good karma is coming to the females that believe no nonsense is going to be in their minds. It doesn't need you to be evil to me, Pisces. Mind games of yours is not going to win me over, is what the female is saying. Okay. So the females definitely know that mind games and being nasty to them is not going to win them over. Okay. It says, why would you see me and not see me though? Why would you tell me off and leave me to wonder? Why I have to rot in my head about all the punishments I've been given? Okay. It looks like this person's been shocked and stressed. It does look like this person wants to give you give you a shock or a stressful, feeling back in some type of way. It says, well, I don't know if it's working though. When are they going to realize that they need me? They need me. They need me. They want you to move forward with that message. As for the females, the men want you to move forward with a message that you need them. You need them. You need them. So let's see what else is going on for Pisces. It says, well, I wonder why I need you when you don't need me. Ooh. Pisces females are saying, I wonder why you need me. I wonder why I need you when you don't need me. So it's kind of like this back and forth kind of, kind of clash. Like man versus woman type energy going on here. So let's see what else is going on for Pisces. Okay. It says it's stuck energy and it's back and forth negative karma. It's always going to be this way for at least 2 weeks or 2 years if both of you can't understand each other. Sometimes you keep wondering where it's going, or even clashing, and maybe even causing problems in your marriage or even in your love life. It says no need to worry. Things will guide you back to a good mind game to play them and then get back to them in a punishment type of way, or a good way which can make you feel like there's no need for punishment. So let's see what else is going on for Pisces. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. It says, not so long ago, someone sent you an email or a text message and wonders if you got it. Maybe even laughing and saying, well, she didn't get my message. I don't think she really understands the severity of the problem. Maybe I feel like I need to tell her that and let her see that I'm not punishing her. I'm just probably making fun of her. I don't really want to text her back. And I feel like I will call her when I feel like it. I'm not ready yet, is what the mind games of the man is saying. It does look like both of you feel like shutting things down and not speaking to each other at all, not wanting to hear from each other, or maybe it's just the female that wants more from the man but doesn't want to know if the man is going to be in his mind about her any more than this. She feels like she's done or had enough, but maybe not so much. She's just tired of the situation and doesn't know which way to go or how to help herself get out of the mind games that he plays with her. It says, laugh because you know what to do if you want to change the situation. Both of you know what to do. Meaningfully understanding each other and laughing at the situation will help. If you both make love or even sort out the issues in other ways that you know you can surprise yourself and give yourself good karma. Trusting and believing that things will get better. And it doesn't say it's worse. It just says it's going to get worse if you believe that. But it may not get worse if you don't trust the situation. Trust that it will get better than worse if you try to make your way back to your mind and say, I understand this man. He just needs a little time alone, or maybe even a bit of love making to make him feel better. It says some of you guys it will work and some of you guys it won't. It says mainly if the man is mean, he's not going to change. He doesn't want to change and he will not change. He may leave you out and suffer in silence for what it is he has done or is feeling negative about. Maybe even feeling like he's left out in another way for another situation or circumstance or thing. It does say he is pleading guilty in his mind about nervousness and negative energies that are making him melt down in depression. Okay, so he may be feeling dark inside or depressed right now if he doesn't want to change his feelings, no matter what you do to try and help him. Okay, so let's see what else is going on. It says, I laugh at you because maybe you can't change me and I can't change you, but we both can change each other in better ways, is what you want. I know that, but I know that I can't do that without you. And maybe you can't do that without me. I do think that you can do it to me, but maybe I can't do it to you. So some of these men don't feel like they can help you, but you can help them. So let's see what else is going on. It could be that he's not feeling like things are going to get better in himself. And it does say that he doesn't wonder where you are or what you're doing, but rather what the other female could be doing as well. Doesn't know if the person wants you to be around or even wants you to be around, and really wishes that you would work on that and laughs at you, wondering if you feel like there's another woman there and making fun of you and making you feel bad for whatever it is that you've done. Doesn't really understand why you keep committing to a problem in your mind, making you feel like you must pay attention to other things, and keeps pushing you into that where there is nothing, or there is silence, or there is liberty taken that doesn't need to be seen or heard. It says problems with you are not going to be the answer. It says by November you'll see that there's no more problems with you, me, him, or anyone. No one needs to hear that November's going to be a bad time, and suddenly you'll realize punishments are there for all of you that don't want to believe it, because if you keep believing it, then it's going to give you guilty conscience or bad mood swings. It says punishments are there only for the men that want to see women hurt or in a problem in themselves, and many times over it's because they are not stealing your energy but also having a problem of their own and stealing the time and the methods to put you in a problem in your mind and say you will be molested or arrested or murdered or killed or hurt. This is too much. This is too much. I don't know what kind of mindset they've got going on. It says they may not be watching too much movies or programs that are helping them to program nasty negative energy, but it does say it does help for you to wonder what's going on with them and why do they think this way. What's really happening with the men right now? Okay. It says, long time ago, I did something, I hurt someone, and I hurt myself. And I hurt my mind with someone that hurt me. And I feel like I'm punishing myself for that. I may be even in liberty taking with this, or maybe in lying to myself that this is what it is. I feel like I'm pushing the energies away, and it's suddenly making me feel like I'm nervous, and I don't know how to punish myself even more. I am nervous, and I keep punishing myself over and over again and pushing that energy on out. Pushing that energy on to anyone that feels like they can cope with what I've been through. So the men feel hurt right now. They feel like they've been through some things, you know, and tucking in all that energy inside of them has not been, you know, healing them or helping them solve their problems. It says that they don't want to, but they'd rather speak about it to you if you agree to silence yourself and not speak about it anymore, and agree never to speak about it again. So some of them might want to open up to you and speak to you about it. It says, maybe I have a problem with police, or even people that want me, or even negative energy of past institutions or problems that have haunted me or made me feel bad. Even females that have pushed me into that energy too, and don't realize that they've been making me feel this way, hurting my feelings and making me feel like I am punished. I have enough punishments in myself already from the things that I've done, and maybe even got away with, but didn't know how I was going to get away with them. But now I know I'm being punished more by liberty takers, men, women, children, females, everyone that keeps pushing me back into the same nightmare. Wow, this is deep. This is deep. So some of them really feel like they've gone through it in life. And when they're also, you know, getting told off by many other people for other situations, it brings up other negative energies inside of them that are already there, you know, haunting them even more about things that they've done in their life, and maybe even got away with it, but still feel, you know, the guilt or the shame from it on the inside. You know, it says this man wants to take his time and move forward with a new member of his family, and wants to know if he can spend time working on that. Making love to you again is what he wants. He says he may not do this one day, but he may want to know if you can steal the energies from your mind and say you would do it. Maybe he wants a child, or maybe even wants to marry you, or maybe even wants to make sure that he can look forward to a good relationship with someone else. Maybe wants to see someone else and doesn't know how to see this person again. Maybe wants to see someone that he dealt with in the past and doesn't know how to deal with the situation that he's in with you, because he knows that the past person is always flirting with him or paying him attention in a way where he can't see his kids, or even gives him problems where he wouldn't want to know that you two are gossiping about him or talking about him if you was to get with him in a true relationship. Or maybe he feels like you wouldn't want him at all because he doesn't know how to leave the past situation alone and come towards you and be true to you about what it is he is feeling and thinking, because he's lied to you so much. Or maybe not wanted to know that you could be there for him because he's hurting on the inside and wants you to know that you could hurt too with him. He also doesn't want to know that bad karma is there with you, but he doesn't know how to shift the energies. That was a lot, Pisces. That is a lot. Everyone needs to come pay attention to your reading, honey, because there's loads of people going out, you know, go out there that need to hear what's going on the inside with, you know, certain men right now that, you know, they're having problems within their relationships. It says, I know that I've been warning you not to trust me, but I know that you can speak about things and maybe understand more than the rest what is going on with me if I guide you to me and let you in on what it is that I have inside my heart. My feelings are hurt. I do laugh because I wonder why I get so much details about my problems inside these situations that I've been looking into, but I know that there's so much information there that it makes me wonder, why do I not punish my mind enough to say you're not so great or you are great? But I do look into how I can solve my issues with you, and I wonder why no one else sees this. So someone else feels like, you know, people need to look into this because this is a helpful situation. There's also someone that wants to make a decision but doesn't want to come forward. This person says, well, I don't want to speak to her anymore. Okay, it could be an air sign man here who feels like he wanted to make an offer in the past, and he feels like he wishes that there was some memories that were unrequited, that have been manipulated, and have been moving forward by many other people that have wanted to partner up with him or even her. He says he doesn't want to partner up with anyone, and he wonders who's pushing it into negative energy. It could be an earth sign man or a problem with police or the legal system that doesn't know how to punish anyone anymore, but does know that they do if they need to. It doesn't say it's bad news, but it does say good karma comes to those that don't need to speak about it or be open-minded or open to the problem. It says many times over problems will subside or move on, but it does say people will remember who they are through memories of other people and other generations and other curses and other men and other women that will come forward to suddenly bring the memories back to life in other people that have done wrong. It says many times over, Scorpio wonders why this happens and even wonders why it doesn't happen. And it also says many times over, water signs in general always mimic each other's energies and wonder why punishments are there or bad news is there. But it also said good karma can come to those that can move on and leave the situation alone, and subjecting to crimes and legalities are not going to solve the problem through the Pisces. It says Pisces can open up a world of generational curses and weave in the matters that are needed to be there to support other matters that are there, and then support other matters that are there. And negative energy can surface through the airs and the negative energies of the mind and the thoughts or the feelings through the Pisces. And the Pisces doesn't know how strong and smart they are or even powerful they are, especially when they use the guidance of Sagittarius energy that also studies these energies and doesn't know where it's going, and does know that you guys could see past the injustice or the justice system that can help the situation be more matured or meet you in the mind and say it didn't work for me. It says mindfully you need to look into how you can pass these energies on to someone else or move on. It says shut it down, don't speak about it, don't talk about it, or move on. It does say it bothers you though, Pisces, that you can't mean well inside yourself to move on from a situation that harmed you many years ago or is rooted in your ancestors and don't understand where it's going. It says many times over you keep rooting out other people's problems and wanting them to see that it's not right to speak at times, but at times it may want you to know that you are paying the price or someone else is paying the price for your existence or your problems with negative energy. It says it's not right or it's fair and it's not fair, but it does say that it's not needed this week, this month, this year, or later on. It says bad news is there with the Pisces that keeps wanting to seek negative attention for the price to pay on another person. Wow, that was a lot. It says all the time I've been wondering why I speak so less of myself in my mind these days. I don't want to hear bad news is there, and probably no one wants to hear bad news is there. All this time we've spent alone in our minds in the pandemic and in other situations where we've had to deal with certain things and be alone is more so a good reason why we need to speak less of the situation and just punish ourselves more for the situation. If you see why this has happened this month or this week or this year, it's because Pisces needs to stop looking into problem solving in a way that it's going to be good for a man to hurt another man or a female to hurt another female, or problems to surface on many people, children, and problems that could come about in the near future, or never again if the Pisces stops looking into negative energy. Okay, so let's see what else is going on. It says many times over people want to be in love and madly in love and get married and look for good karma, and it fundles with that energy when Pisces always is bringing people into a low mood by punishing them in their mind to figure out why there is problems, so much bad problems, and why they're not dealt with in the right way. Why do they have to always be looked for in the first place is what another person would say, but it says it's bad news for the Pisces that keeps feeling like they need to struggle in their mind to push other energies onto other people and make them feel like bad news is there. Let me use this as a tool or a weapon to weave out more bad news and more bad news and more bad news. And it feels like Pisces doesn't understand this, but may use it as an energy that comes from the Aquarius energy, and says it doesn't help that you're always feeling pain, other people's pain, other people's problems, other people's sorrows, other people's hurts, Other people draining you with their energy and making you feel like you feel their problems, so you want to resolve them but may not know how to. And then other people have to steal your mind and use it and punish you back in return, saying, why did you bring this negative energy onto the man or woman that hurt the other man or woman or person that was involved with a problem, and doesn't see why it keeps happening repeatedly again and again. This is a deep ass reading, Pisces. So let's see what's going on with Pisces and work. Work is not so great for Pisces right now, as they have to strive through the struggles in their mind to work on a very significant project that they are doing at this time, or maybe even go the distance to look for something, or maybe even solve something, or see that something has not worked out for them. It says it doesn't need to work out all the time. You can push past it or maybe let it go. It says sometimes you need to leave things alone and push past it in a different way, and stop using other people as a tool to beat them with when you don't get your own way. It says wonder why it doesn't work. Stop pushing the energy so far and so hard to the point you're hurting yourself or many others, and many times over it still doesn't work, or it could work, but then you still end up tarnishing yourself or many people in return. Oh. So let's see what's going on with I'm hearing Gemini energy there as well. Maybe that's why, you know, Pisces loves Gemini so much, because, you know, Geminis are the manifestors, they're the magicians, they're the manipulators in some way. You know, they conjure up things and stuff like that. And I know there's a lot of Pisces that love Geminis. They just love Gemini's energy. So let's see what's going on with those that are in business right now. Says business is taking off in new heights and new leaps of shapes and bounds. Some of you guys need to realize you're at risk of working on something that is new or positive or negative, depending on how you look at it or which way things are going for you. It says try to strive towards a positive path if you can. Look for the better outcomes and the situations that are going to leave you out of negative karma and punish you no more. It says punishment is there for the Pisces right now that does believe that they are pushing it too far, or driving someone crazy with their negative energy, or taking too much liberty takings on others. It says don't think you're invincible, Pisces. Everything comes to work in a way where it can strike back. Striking back will not be a laughing matter. It says good karma will come when you work on things in positive ways. So let's see what's going on with those in love or those in a relationship. Pisces love life. Let's start there. Pisces love life. Pisces love life is not going to be that great, but it does work well for them if they know who they're dealing with. It does say a lot of innocence is there right now as you make love and have sex. It does say Pisces loves to have sex and make love, so it works better for them or works well for them when they know they can work on their sexuality, or even punish the person that they feel like they are giving the love to. It says love making is not always the answer to the situation, but it does solve your problems in your mind to help you manipulate or even strive or conquer the situation with the person or partner that doesn't want to know that they're in a bad mood. It says it doesn't always work in that way either, because sometimes it will make the person in a bad mood. When are you going to realize that sex is not always the answer? So let's see what's going on with Pisces singles. Pisces singles knows that they feel like they have to leave it out right now. For some of you guys that don't want to be wed or in a marriage or even in a liberty-taking relationship, know that they need to laugh it off and move on and stop studying why they need to be stroked by their ego in a relationship, or even help another person stroke their ego. It says right now a cool-off period is needed for you both to realize that there's no time like the present to send each other back in the mind and say, well, I did it in a different way and I can help you to solve your problems, but without laughing at you or mimicking you or making fun of you or making you feel like I'm a joke or you're a joke or we're both a joke for laughing at each other. It's obvious that we both need each other, so when are we going to realize that we need each other in a way that is going to be battle free or innocent? Just probably not going to be the right time until the wind weighs out the problems in a good way for you all. In Sagittarius season, you'll see this. In November, you'll see this. There's punishment in December, or even in November if you feel like you can't see a problem solved. But November will solve your problems more than in Pisces season, which is going to be the next season, where you'll see that you'll make love again and wonder why it didn't work for you. Ongoing, trying to use sex as a weapon to punish your partner, or use your partner, or hurt your partner, or manipulate your partner, or stress your partner, or de-stress your partner as a way to move past things. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So let's see what's going on with those that are in love or in a relationship. Those that are in a relationship are striving for more work to do what's right and want to know that it's going to work out in their favor. They do not know how to stress each other enough. Right now, you both may be stressed and still giving each other good love-making skills to make sure things feel better in your marriages or in your love lives. It says both of you guys know that you need time apart and maybe even struggle to do so. Both of you know that you need to commit to each other in positive ways of the mind instead of playing mind games. There is many times over, Pisces knows that the mind games are being played in their relationships and doesn't know how to stress that enough. They feel like they could ignore it or maybe make fun of it or leave it out, but it doesn't say it's a good idea. For many of you, it needs to be solved and worked on. Mind games is not the answer. Make sure you get the message right, Pisces. Mind games is not the answer. Wow. So let's see what's going on with those that are in marriages, in particularly. What's going on in the Pisces marriage? Marriage partners are doing just fine, looking at ways that they can work together and looking for ways that they could strive for the better. It does look like you both are looking for a point of trust in your love life and want to trust each other to make sure good karma comes. It says trust will come when you see that the Scorpio's energy wants to know that you can partner up with them in their minds about how you can trust your partner in a better way. The females know that they want to strive for the better in their love lives too. And as you both are water sign females, you can work on this with the Scorpio female to understand who they are, or maybe even understand yourself in a better way. It does say no need to listen if you don't feel like hearing it, but if you do want to hear it and you do want to understand how to perfectly solve the mysteries of your love life, make sure you visit a Scorpio or listen to them in productive ways, or maybe help them solve the problems for you. Maybe even moving past them or not taking liberties is what they want to know, because they do not know how you proceed with caution and may want to strike one day and push you back into the same problem that you're always in. As Pisces is the liberty taker with Scorpio's energy, which is the sex sign of all the zodiac signs, and doesn't know how you will steal their mind games and play each other and laugh at each other and make fun of them, because sex is the essence of Pisces, and Pisces doesn't know how to use the sexual essence in a positive way, which was given to them by the Scorpios. Wow. So what's going on with is there anything else about Pisces marriages? It says Pisces needs to work on their marriage in loyal ways. Both of you are seeing that good karma is coming to you both, and you wonder one day when you're going to give a gift to each other or travel or see the world. Some of you guys know that it is going to happen very soon, and maybe even look for liar energy in each other, like lying down or having sex, or liar energy, because you both can't commit to each other's minds in positive ways at times where you see that it's not working. It says it can work at times in your mind, but playing each other in the mind is not going to help. Mind games are still at stake here, and both of you are lying to each other or ignoring each other or getting away with negative reasons to believe it's never going to be this, but then it does happen again and again, and then you ignore it and push it back and say, well, it is this, and then you ignore the person or the person's feelings or the person's mind games that they're playing, and then still get caught up in the twist and lies of it all. It says negative energy is there in the marriages right now, and it does subside in November or December. It says October will October will be beneficial if you both lie down and strive for good karma in your minds in ways where you can sleep with each other, but not steal each other's minds and say that it's going to be a good idea for me to sleep with you, put my bad luck on you, spend my life with you, and still be pushing bad luck on the person while you're laying with them. That sounds like incubus, succubus type energy. So anyway, let's see what's going on with the individuals. So what's going on with Pisces and Aries? Pisces is not going to know what's going to happen to them in 2 weeks' time when there's a decision to make with their mind or their mind games that comes out to play. It says bad news is there for the Pisces that wants to play with the Scorpio or the Aries, because the Aries is attached to the Scorpio and doesn't know which way to go. It says mind games are being played with the Aries right now, and it doesn't seem so good for the Scorpio either if mind games continue to be played out with Scorpio and Pisces. It says Scorpio does not know who to speak to about the negative energy that they've been stealing from the mindsets of many others, but know that they want to speak about it in their mind but don't know who to talk to, and maybe not want to speak about negative energy in their minds all the time, but they do know that they want to leave it out and one day say that they've seen good karma come to many others that don't need to strive through problem solving of liberty taking or negative energy, because too much of that has been dealt with in the years of Pisces, which was the age of Pisces, and doesn't know how to take the problems back, but does know how to put karma in a way where it is peaceful, resoluted in their mind, and suddenly wants to see that good karma comes to you all. Okay, that was a lot. It says many times over, I can speak and show you who you are and let you know that good karma is going to come to you. It says, I know who I am. Do you know who you are? Okay. So let's see what's going on with Taurus. Taurus and Pisces. Taurus does not want to deal with you in no bad legal troubles or problem solving this year, this month, or even ever again, Pisces. Do you realize you're in a problem with your mind and maybe making things up or maybe making people feel like they look bad? It says it's not going to help you solve the situation. Just stubbornly walk away and see that punishments are there for everyone that's going to steal the mind games and play them in a lied or liberty-taking way physically on this earth. It says mentally it's going to stress you out to push energies onto people and then see that it doesn't work. Pushing it back to you for you to figure that out is what they're saying. It says, I know that I could work on things in a better way, says the Pisces. And the Pisces and the Taurus don't want to speak to each other, but see or steal each other's mindsets and say, well, I will play each other. We will know not to fight with each other though, because it's not going to help. But we'll steal each other's minds and say, put it back where it needs to be. I.e. leave the Scorpio to deal with the problems in their minds, or let the situation unfold naturally. As the Scorpio is the energy to change things and end things or bring it back to life, Scorpio will not want to deal with it at all and does not want to hear that problems are there. For the year of the Scorpio, or the age of the Scorpio, has not been dealt with yet. It does say it is beginning to feel like it is coming around too soon, or it is there to help everyone strive for the better and to change their minds and help them to support each other in positive ways. It says it's a negative vibe set. It's a negative mind that they have in the meantime for others that want to solve problems, but it says problems are already there and have been for a long time and will get worse if it doesn't change. It says many times the moon energy of Cancerian will probably struggle this year and will not change anything until the mind games of Scorpio, Pisces and Sagittarius solves the problems in their minds to come to a peaceful resolution about protecting their minds against negative karma or negative energy for all and for everyone. Wow, these energies are different, honey. It says no one knows why this mind game has to be played, but it does get played with many men and many women, and both of you are going to be a problem to me. I feel like you'll be a problem to me, says the Sagittarius man or the Aquarius man, or maybe even a person that's going to be a problem to each other. It says two individuals keeps fighting and they don't know how to stop. When are they going to stop fighting? Why do I keep hearing that you keep calling my name, is what someone's saying, and it doesn't look good. So someone's kind of pushing their way into this reading right now as I'm trying to talk about the different individual star signs. Let's see what's going on with Geminis. Geminis and Pisces. Geminis know that they don't need to speak about the situation more than this. They just watch and learn and see what everyone else is doing and may want to follow suit. They may not want to follow suit, but they will see that good karma comes to them once they study the situation and leave you to it. They want to know that they can stay alone right now, or maybe see you one day, or maybe not even ever again. They're wondering right now, what's going on with you? Are you there for me, or am I there for you? Are we going to be married? Are we going to leave each other alone? Are we in this forever? Are we in this commitment, working towards our goals and pushing backwards in a way where the man is saying, well, we're not working together that great, but the woman would like to. So both of you are wanting to know where it's going. It says Gemini will work with you until you see that punishment is not the answer. Stop punishing everyone, Pisces. Wow. So let's see what's going on with Cancerian and Pisces. Cancer knows that they are struggling right now with lots of laws and police custodies and problems in their mind, or feel like they need to work on these things behind the scenes. It says they don't need to, but they're always studying things of their mind and saying, you will pay, you will pay, you will pay. It says problems are there with the Pisces. That deals with Geminis that transfer their energies to Cancerians, because Cancerians right now don't want to speak about it, but Cancerians have a problem with the police, or even negative mind games of others, or maybe even a child, or maybe even a person that doesn't want to speak up for themselves. It says problems are there with the Pisces and the Cancerian, who do not want to see each other today, tomorrow, or maybe not even in the evening, the nighttime, the noon, or even stress about it right now, because Pisces and Cancerian and Gemini don't know how to call each other out for problems. It says Pisces and Cancerians should not be with each other right now. It does say you guys wanted to stay alone in your mind, wondering if you could call them for sex, but it says right now is not a good time to deal with a Cancerian. Whew. So let's see what's, it says Cancer knows this as well. Don't speak to me, Pisces, is what Cancer says. I do not trust you, and I do not want to trust that you are going to be there for me or my problems. Speak to me less, or deal with a Scorpio. You may want to speak to them about how you can change your mind about me. Wow. So let's see what's going on with, Pisces and Leos. Pisces and Leos. Leos don't want to stress about anything. They know what the clue is, or what the karma is coming for you. They were born through Scorpionic energy and understand this too well. They said you need a Scorpio to resolve your problems in your mind. Maybe even date one or leave them be, because most of the time they would not date you or like you or stay with you for long, but they will make you see that problems is no longer going to be yours or even be anyone else's if you stop and deal with your mind and study that. Start studying who you are as an individual and leave many people out of the negative energy that you keep reproducing through karma and pushing it through everyone else. Stop doing that. Leos believe that you can stop doing that by liking them less and leaving them to get on with stress-free events, and probably give them safe reasons to believe you are a friend or not such a friend when you move on and pass on to whoever you want to see or speak to. It says 9 times out of 10, the Pisces and the Leos will not speak for a while and leave each other out. And one of these days, you'll realize that Leo does not want to speak to you. It says Leo does not want to speak to you now, and punishing you is not the answer, but they realize they need time and space to think and recuperate in their mind to study good positive thoughts. When retrograde comes, it says Pisces will not want to speak to you, but it does say Pisces does want to deal with you in a way that you can have fun with them, Leos. But Pisces knows not to speak to them right now because it's not going to help solve anything through sex. Oh. So let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on with Pisces and Virgos, your opposite star sign. Virgo says, I believe that I am stopping this. I don't want to hear that you're going to be punishing me all the time. You're always making me believe suddenly I have to see bad news. I don't want to hear bad news, Pisces, and you need to leave me alone with whatever feelings you have. karmically giving me blessings in my mind to tell me that I'm not going to be so smart, or maybe even telling me that I am. It's not going to help you. It says you always pass by in my mind and let me feel like it's always going to work for me, and then it doesn't work. When are you going to realize it's not working today? I need to stop speaking to you about what's going on with me, or what's going on with me on the inside or the outside. It says my mind is telling me off not to deal with the Pisces today. I am struggling, but I do know that in my mind I have to see them, because sometimes I have to deal with their spiritual energy. As I go through my hermit mode, I do feel like I have to go within and deal with the Pisces energy as my opposite star sign, but it doesn't say it's very good for me right now. You are pressuring me and tormenting me and making me feel pain. I would rather not deal with the Pisces today, says Virgo. And Virgo loves the fact that Pisces is always going to give them a good time out to please their mind and let them know that it's not going to work today. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Libra and Pisces. Libra and Pisces. Libra does not want to speak about Pisces today or even the next day. It does say that Pisces needs to leave Libra alone and stop speaking about them or pushing them into bad memories. They're always making them think, why am I with you? Or why did we get together? Why are we even in love? Or why do we even make love? Why do we always do this and end up having 10, 20, 15, 40, 100 female children, or even male children, or even one of each sex, and then we don't have anything other than this? We always lie to each other, make love, and then make so much babies that we can't even cope or see what's going on with the person that we're dealing with. And then we love each other so much that we keep doing it again and again, and then the love turns into turmoil or distrust or dysfunction, because we can't understand why we keep pushing each other into love making, and that's all we do is reproduce. We don't have any good times anymore. All we do is make love, make babies, have sex, go on dates, but then we don't talk about our issues. When are you going to realize you need to open up, Pisces, and talk more about your mind, or even sending me a message of good morning, good day, good night, or happy birthday? When are you going to realize that you need to be more smarter about how you treat me, and more mindful about how you love me, or even more mindful about how you send me cards and gifts? Because I don't trust all the time that it's always coming from a genuine place, but I do know you potentially want me. And it does say a female Libra feels like this more than the males, but it says the males don't want to trust the Pisces either, and do push them into their own mind to think, what the hell are we doing together? Ooh, that was a lot. So let's see what's going on with Scorpios and Pisces. Scorpios and Pisces. Pisces love Scorpio today. Maybe not so much tomorrow, but today. In love with the Pisces is what Pisces wants for Scorpio. Scorpio says, well, hell no, I'm not dealing with them more than this. Working on them and helping them to solve their own problems is not something that I push by in my mind, but it seems like the universe wants me to send them a card or a gift, or to help them to solve something in their minds. It says, many times I've been trying to warn you that I will never show you who I am. I'm just a Scorpio that needs to help you through the universe and through God and through the spiritual energies that sent me here to push you into your own mind, to push you into your own mind and punish you in your own mind. But I don't need to punish you in your mind. I'm just wondering why you keep punishing me in mine. It doesn't say that I need to punish you. It just says God sent me there to push you into your mind today, to wonder why you need to take liberties with so many men, children, women, and even vouch for them in ways where you feel like you're giving karma in justice systems and legal systems and law systems, and productively giving people arrests or problems in their mind to solve, or in their heart, or in their feelings. I'm trying to warn you, I'm not speaking to you or even want to speak to you, but I do know that one day you'll see what it is that you want with yourself, and how you can work past these negative, evil mind games you play with many people. It says it doesn't work for you, Pisces, if you keep wanting to push with a Scorpio, because Scorpio right now does not want to see you, but does not have any choice to deal with you and your lifestyle and your matters, because of the energies that are passing by their star sign, or even through the elements and the cosmic zones. And yeah, there's so much things going on. It's a lot. It says I wouldn't want to talk about you, but I do talk about you a lot. So maybe Pisces feels like they've been talking about you a lot. Scorpios, but it says Pisces energy doesn't want to talk to you. It's the Gemini, and then the Gemini says, well, I've been talking about you to the Pisces, and Pisces sees that they don't need to speak to you, but one day they realize that they need to work with you to talk about why you need to speak to them or speak about them so much. It says maybe it's because you're always trying to one up the situation, Pisces, with a Scorpio, and make them feel bad or left out or mean or mentally retarded, or help them in ways that you feel like it's not going to help because you feel like you one up them too much. It says Scorpios know a lot and they know more than you, but you wouldn't realize that when you're dealing with a Scorpio, because you're always trying to let them down, push them down, or punish them. It says it's not good for you to deal with a Scorpio if you're going to later on feel their wrath, their tongue, or their mental energy in ways that it could tarnish your reputation or bring you down. It says punishing the Pisces is not going to help either with the Scorpio, but the Scorpio knows better not to steal a Scorpio's mind in a way where it can punish itself, but to punish the Pisces where they feel like they're always going to push them away back to where they belong, and not figure out things in a positive way with the Pisces, because Pisces keeps punishing Scorpio and Scorpio will punish Pisces, and these days it's not going to work out in Pisces favor to punish the Scorpio, because Scorpio will win. And it says Scorpio does not want to believe it's always going to happen, but the energies are pushing them to fight with the Pisces, and the Pisces does not want to hear that good karma is coming with the Scorpios, but has to work with them to solve their problems. Wow, that's a lot. So let's see what's going on with Sagittarius and Pisces. Pisces does not know what to do with Sag. Sag doesn't know what to do with Pisces. Both want to move past the negative energies and see that the problem is resolved. It says both of you know that you need to move forward in two directions or a different way, or maybe even still the energies of a mother figure or a mind game of a man that you know, or a female here that doesn't want to hear that bad news is there. It says a good mind game is being played with the female that doesn't like you right now. It could be the mind game of a Virgo, Taurus, or any earth sign. It says it could be an Aquarius or a Libra or a Gemini. It says there's problems here with posting a negative stigma to another friend if you want to hear from them today, because it's going to be bad news for anyone that wants to speak to the Pisces today that doesn't want to hear it, or maybe wants to hear it but doesn't know how to deal with this energy. Oof. It says recording this is never going to be good for you in your mind and keeping it there to solve your problem, but you will have to return to be mindful about who you are today, tomorrow, and maybe never again feel like you have to work on it if you don't want to. But it does say it's a good idea if you do, if you don't want the same liberty taking to come around and haunt you. These Sagittariuses don't want to deal with you and don't want to speak to you, but says speak to the Scorpio again and again, and you'll see that good karma comes to you. Ooh. So let's see what's going on with Capricorn. Capricorn and Pisces don't really like each other that much today, but will like each other tomorrow. It says both of you have been ignoring each other, or may not want to ignore each other very much, because Pisces wants to listen and speak to you and steal your time and your energy, Capricorn. But it says Capricorn doesn't weather the storm as much as Pisces does. And Pisces does need to see that time spent alone in their minds is going to worry them, but wonder why they did it, or make people leave them out, because people want to leave out Pisces today, tomorrow, or maybe even study why they need to be in a silent mode for a little while so they can study what's going on with themselves. Oh. So let's see what's going on with Aquarius and Pisces. Aquarius doesn't want to hear it, doesn't want to deal with it, and doesn't want to know you, Pisces. They do not want to hear anything that's going on with you and rather leave you alone, wondering what's going on with their mind today, what gifts are going to be sent to them, what presents and what mindful messages are going to be sent to them through their own karmic and cosmic energies. They'd rather leave you alone and turn their back on you. This morning they may have wanted to speak to you, but this evening they will not want to speak to you, and tomorrow they are doing the same, or may want to take a little time to wonder what's going on with you. But it says mainly they want to see you one more time to speak to you about sleeping with you or leaving you alone. So let's see what's going on with Pisces and Pisces. Pisces hates knowing that Scorpio is going to be the winner in the end, but doesn't really know why they need to speak to them so much right now. It says one day you will realize what's going on, but it says Pisces and Pisces don't get along. Some of you guys will get along, but some of you guys won't, and need to wrestle with each other today, tomorrow, and look forward to the future, cosmically looking into how you can solve your own misery or your own problems. It says Pisces and Pisces will love enduring in good activities, leisure and pleasure, and activities that can solve their innocence. It says so much times Pisces will believe that they're innocent and won't want to productively solve their own problems, but always looking into the gossip and the problems of others. But it does say Pisces will leave this alone and won't want to speak about it, and won't want to speak about negative energy. Again, it says you both will see that Pisces and Pisces will help each other to solve each other's problems instead of bothering everyone else about your innocence, and maybe sort out where you've gone wrong in yourselves instead of blaming others, and sort that out there. Wow, that's a lot. That is a lot. So let's see what's going on with your angel messages, Pisces. It says sensitivity. Archangel Hanel, you are extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. Honor yourself and your feelings. Okay, it says relationship harmony. Archangel Raguel, we angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts are being resolved now. Okay, so what's going on with the universal messages? It says there is a stream of love supporting my dreams. Okay, this message is in reverse, but let's see why. It says obstacles are detour in the right direction. So something's not going in the right direction, which is why in this, Pisces reading, maybe it's, telling you that you need to start looking in yourselves and see how you can make things go in the right direction for you and possibly for people around you that are involved with you. It says, I recognize that I have chosen fear and I choose again. I choose love. It says the universe works fast when I'm having fun. It says I create mindful moments throughout the day, reminding myself that I am love and miracles are natural. It says through prayer and meditation, I create a ripple effect of peace in the world. So there needs to be some prayer and meditation. And I am kind of looking at this card like it's got the element of amethyst on it. So let's see what your numbers are, Pisces. It says Pisces needs number 10, 6, 12, 14, 23, number 19, and number 72. Okay. Right, Pisces, that was your reading, and I will speak to you guys in your next one. Ciao for now. Bye.